Students, today in this video we are going to learn how using for loop we can find out the sum of series. Means we can find out the sum of series of numbers. Okay, suppose we will have number from 1 to 5 and we want to find out the sum of those numbers. So how this can be done using for loop, that is what we are going to check. So in the NetBean I have taken one label where I want to show the result and one button after clicking on which the result will be shown on the top. Okay, now you double click on the button and we can provide the question here. Suppose let's write the question. The question I am giving as write a Java program to find out the sum of all numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, we will find out the sum of 1 to 10. So now let's find out the declare the variables. So when we will find out the sum of numbers, so some variable we need to take, or the variable s we have taken for that, as well as to hold the numbers, to stretch the numbers from 1 to 10, there has to be one more variable. For that I am taking suppose n. So I am taking here two variables. One is s, which will hold the values of the sum of the numbers, and one more variable which will hold the number itself, which is starting from 1 to 10. Fine. Now let's start the for loop. So for loop will start with, as we know, the for loop syntax says that first there has to be initialization. So as the number is starting from 1, as the number is going to start from 1 and continue up to 10, so we can initialize the number from 1 by writing n equal to 1, and we can continue up to 10, that we can write n less than equal to 10. Fine. Thereafter we need to write iteration as the loop is going ahead, going in ascending manner or going in increment manner. So we have to do n plus plus, that is the number is getting keep incrementing. Okay, then let's complete the for loop, and in between what we need to do, we need to find out the sum of the numbers. So how we can write that statement? Now sum equal to, and sum the variable value we didn't assign before. So let's declare the value of sum as 0. Okay, so there won't be any garbage concept and all. So let's declare the value of sum as 0. Initialize the value of sum as 0. So here we can specify s equal to s plus n. So we can write s equal to s plus n. That is what the sum is getting finded out. That is what the sum is getting finded out. So now we want to display the sum in label. So that is label number 1. So we can write here j label 1 dot set text. J label 1 dot set text. So what the text we want to set there? The sum is we can display with the plus sign. We can display here s. S is the variable which hold the sum, and it is going to print that. So by mistake action is coming here, so make it set text. Okay, so here it is finding out the sum, as well as later on after the loop get over, after it find out the sum of all the numbers and kept in s, then the value of s is displaying in the label. Let's check how the result is coming. So the process is going on. So let's see. Now the applet will run, and on the applet we need to click on the button to get the result. Just a second. Shift F6 to run the program. Let's compile it again. Yeah, the window is coming, the applet is coming. Clicking on the button, see the sum is 55 is coming. Okay, understood the concept? Here we found the sum as well as the sum we are printing at last. Okay, so now let's change the question. Okay, so now let's change the question, that we want to find out the sum of all even numbers. Now the question I changed, we want to find out the sum of all even numbers, and in decrement order. The series is in decrement order, that is from 51 to 10. So let it be 51 to 10. Fine. It means now in this case the beginning will be what? 51, and it will continue up to what? 10. 10 is the ending number, so we can give here greater than equal to 10 and n minus minus. Fine, it is going in decrement way. 51, then 50, it will go like this, but there has to be only even numbers. Okay, so let's do it in decrement way. Thereafter, in this case, what we need to do, we need to check for even numbers. So before finding out the sum, we need to make a checkpoint. We want to keep a checkpoint, that is n mod 2 equal to 0. Okay, so in this case, it is finding whether the number is 0 modulus by 2 or not, means divisible by 2 or not. If it is divisible, then only it is taking the sum. If it is divisible by 2, then only it is taking the sum. Fine, and thereafter it is printing as before. Okay, so let's check the answer now. Shift F6. So in this case, what it will do, now it will find out the sum of only even numbers between 51 till 10. It means the first number it will take 50, then 48, then 46. It will go like this till 10. Clicking here, check, the sum is 630. The sum is 630. Fine. Close it. See. Okay. Understood? The previous one, there was no checkpoint when it is finding out the sum. In this case, there is a checkpoint. There is a condition. It will find out the sum, but it will find out the sum of even numbers only. Okay. So now let's exceed the question. Now let's change the question in this. So what I want to do changes here, students. Now suppose I am doing sum of all odd numbers. Sum of all odd numbers. And from 1 to 10 except 5. So 5 is an odd number, but I don't want to print. So in this case, the number 1 plus 3 plus 5 it should be, but 5 is except, so 5 it will exclude, and after 1, 3 it will jump to 7, then 9. Fine, this is how it should find out the sum of those numbers. Okay, so 5 has to exclude. So in this case, the beginning is what? 1, and the end will be what? Now less than equal to 10, and n will be what? Now plus plus. N will be what? Now plus plus. Here, now as we need to find out the sum of all odd numbers, so we can make equal to 1. Fine, students, equal to 1. That is odd number, or I can make not equal to 0, as you wish, you can specify. Fine. Thereafter, as we need to remove or exclude the value 5, means 5 we should not take the sum of. So we need to write n not equal to 5. Not equal to means if n is not equal with 5. If n is not similar with 5, then it will find out the sum. Okay. So now sum is sum equal to sum plus n, and sum is s. Fine. So let's check this one first. How we are getting the result? Sum is 20. Fine. So it is not including 5. It means if it include 5, the sum will be 25. Let's check whether it is being 25 or not. Let's remove this place. Okay. Now I want to find out the sum of all the odd numbers between 1 and 10. Okay, let's check the answer in this case. I didn't include 5. So now let's see. The sum is 25. It means it is including 5. It is including 5. But I don't want to include as the question is demanding. So I need to write here n not equal to 5. It means n is not included in 5. Now you run the program and check. The sum is 20. Okay, fine. Hope all of you understood the concept, because as we started from the simple printing, then we did with even number, odd number printing. Now I did with exclude, means except, that is except.